Yeah guys, Dominic here, and today in this video I went to both this old abandoned hotel and also this rock farm. I feel like both were super interesting. I completely recommend you watch till the end, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, first I ended up going to this old hotel. You could see that there's some old crack pool over there. I'm not sure how long this was abandoned for or anything like that. There's this big abandoned warehouse across the street. It is completely fenced off and all that, so I didn't want to risk anything. I didn't go in there, but I did go inside this hotel and bar. You could see that in there. This was pretty much just some sort of a kitchen. The upstairs was completely blocked off, so there wasn't anything to see up there. You can see that there's a few old just CRT TVs over there. Nothing completely interesting, but just a few old TVs, which I guess is cool. We ended up going into the bar section, and inside there was not too much. I saw some knockdown piano, and there are also like some stickers on the door. I didn't really walk that close to the door. I didn't show it that much on camera, but there was a knockdown piano and just a few things in there and all that. It must have been some sort of a interesting place or something like that when it is still in business, but not anymore. And there is some pretty cool things in there and all that. So after the bar, I walked back into this room. I realized just now that there's some display case in there too. And then I walked into this dark room. It was completely dark in there. I wasn't in this room for that long just because I didn't have a flashlight with me and I would want you guys to see and all that. Plus, everything past that was kind of just boarded off. So that's the other reason why. But I guess it's pretty interesting in there. This had to have been some sort of a conference room or ballroom or something along the lines of that in there. I think there's another room past that. I didn't walk much farther, all because it is dark in there and all that. And I want you guys to see. So I just went in there for one more glimpse, and that's pretty much it. Alright, I saw some door over here, and it looked like either some sort of a front door, but there's some old keyhole in there. I'm not really sure what that was. And you can see the pool out there again. I just walked around the building just to check things out. You could see that there's some alleyway or something like that. You could tell that is just out in the middle of the desert, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There wasn't much around it except for just some more abandoned buildings, which I'll show in another video. And there's signs up there that just says rooms and stuff like that. Alright, I went to this rock farm after that. Sorry if the footage is gonna be a little bit wobbly and shaky and just not that great. This was recorded back in February, and also this friend came with me. This friend wanted to be censored out, so I censored them out. So sorry about the footage, but I want to upload this, so I will. Alright, after that, I went to this concrete plant or rock farm, asphalt plant, whatever that is. I walked into this building. It must have been some check-in building or some wing building for trucks or stuff like that. Because there's a scale out there. You're going to see it in a moment. I don't know how old this place was. It was obviously abandoned and overgrown and all that. I feel like this place was pretty interesting just to show and all that. And I'm glad I went here to check this out. after that, I walked up this rock mountain, or just whatever rocks were left over, and it is pretty interesting. It is actually pretty big. I should have gotten a picture from the top, but I didn't. There was equipment down at the bottom. I don't think I got any pictures of that, but if you could see it, then let me know. It was pretty interesting, though. Alright, I did find this picture. It's pretty blurry, as you could tell, but this is of the equipment, which I should have gotten on video. So that's just to give you an idea of it. Alright, as I continue to walk down, you could see parts of the equipment a little bit. You could pause the video if you're really interested, or slow it down or stuff like that. There's the equipment right there, but we ended up walking over to this trailer, and we opened the door to go and check it out, and there's just some rat running around in there, so we kind of just ran after that. But we saw this old truck. It must have been some sort of a gas truck or asphalt truck or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't know how old it was. It probably wasn't that old, but I'm not really sure. You guys could research this place if you want. If you've found anything in this video that I haven't mentioned, then let me know in the comments. You could do research on yourself if you're really curious. There's this engine in the front of the truck, which was pretty interesting, and I saw that there were airlifted seats, which I could tell that it wasn't like super old, but again, for probably like the 50th time, I don't really know how old this place is or anything about this place. You could see the steering wheel though on the inside just to give you a little bit of a perspective. There wasn't really much more at this place, but there was this truck. As you could tell that it's all rusted and all that. Alright, I'm gonna wrap off the video here, so please leave a like, subscribe. Don't hesitate to leave any comments down below, so peace out.